All right, guys, well, it's time for us to talk about what is opening this week, brought to you by our friends at AMC Theaters. A bunch of films opening this week. We're going to talk about two of them today. Ashley, which ones are we talking about?
First up is Jack Reacher, Never Go Back. Investigator Jack Reacher, Tom Cruise, springs into action after the arrest of Susan Turner, Cobie Smulders, an Army major accused of treason. Suspecting foul play, Jack embarks on a mission to prove that the head of his old unit is innocent. Also coming out is Keeping Up with the Joneses. An ordinary suburban couple, Zach Galifianakis and Isla Fisher, discovers it's not easy keeping up with their impossibly gorgeous and ultra-sophisticated new neighbors, the Joneses, Jon Hamm and Gadot, especially when they discover that Mr. and Mrs. Jones are really covert operatives.
I've been looking forward to Jack Reacher, Never Go Back. For a while. First of all, I never thought they would do a sequel because the first one didn't do all that great, but I really enjoyed the first one a lot. And so I was really excited when I heard they were doing another one. I think we're going to go see it tonight, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to go see it tonight, so I'm really looking forward to that. Keeping Up with the Joneses was a film I was actually pretty excited to see. I thought the trailers looked really funny. I will give you a little bit of a spoiler because you deserve to know this one thing about the movie. The funniest thing in the trailer for Keeping Up with the Joneses, when they go, okay, in your tie, there is a undetectable bug that will be able to hear everything you say, and then it cuts to them walking into the room full of mobsters, and Zach Galifianakis grabs the tie, help, help, not in the movie. The funniest thing in the trailer, not in the movie. So they cut that scene out. I really didn't like Keeping Up with the Joneses. I wanted to. I did. I wanted to like that movie, and it just felt cheap and it felt flat to me. And you know, one of the things I was really excited to see is because, you know, I'm critical generally of Gal Gadot and her acting ability so far, but I think just like Channing Tatum, who I used to think was a terrible actor, has grown and developed, I think she can do the same. And I always thought that Channing Tatum really started to find his stride when he got into comedy. So I was really looking forward to seeing Gal Gadot in this, doing comedy. Look, don't blame Gal Gadot for this. The script was bad. The direction was bad. There are very, very talented comedic actors in this movie who couldn't look good in this movie. So don't be tempted to say, oh, this is another example of Gal Gadot. No. You can't say that because nobody looked good. Jon Hamm, he's just so damn charming and has so much charisma. He'll come across, but like Fisher, who I think she's a great comedic actress, came across as flat in this. Galifianakis, who I think is a great comedic actor, came across as flat in this. So you cannot hold, like, you got to be fair, and you can't hold Gal Gadot, that against Gal Gadot at all. This just overall was a badly written, badly directed movie, so I was disappointed with it. Anyway, I know you've been excited to see Jack Reacher.
I am. I mean, look, I'll start with Keeping Up with the Joneses because that's a movie I was looking forward to, and I'm still going to go see it because I like all four of those headliners, so it's a bummer to hear you didn't laugh that much at it. Jack Reacher, I'm like you. I was shocked that there's a sequel to it because he never goes back. He literally never goes back, and I'm nervous about seeing it at the AMC Theater that we're going to tonight because once I see that movie, I can never go back. This is the last movie I'm going to see at that AMC Theater because I'm literally, by law, not allowed to ever go back.
And you
like
know,
my boy Jack Reacher.
Mark Ellis, he don't go back.
I would do anything for Jack.
That's right. But he won't go back. You know what? I will go back. I'm going back into Jack Reacher land. I love the first Jack Reacher, so I was really excited to hear that they were doing a sequel. Everything I've seen in the trailers has got me really jazzed to see the film, so I can't wait to see that. I'm bummed about John's opinion on Keeping Up the Joneses. John, Masterminds, Joneses. Which would you see a second time?
Joneses.
Okay.
Yeah, Masterminds to me was just like epically awful. I'll say, look, and Keeping Up with the Joneses, I didn't think was like epically awful.
Okay.
I just thought it was a disappointment. Like there's a couple giggles. It's pretty innocent enough, just not something that you can actually enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Wendy, you saw it with me. What did you think about Keeping Up with the Joneses?
I was quite disappointed. I thought it was going to go in, have a lot of laughs. It just, a lot of the jokes felt flat. I don't feel like any of the characters connected with each other. It was very forced. It felt like some of the lines was badly placed, and they were trying to get that humor out, and it just wasn't working for me. Though I will say, Gal Gadot, she can't look bad in anything. Oh, she just looks wonderful in every shot.
Yeah, she does look stunning in this movie. Absolutely.
I'll always have Baskets for Zach Galifianakis. If you haven't watched Baskets, do yourself a favor. That series is incredible.